Maybe hard to tell you, but what you're seeing and hearing is I just took off the front truck clip, which means all the power to the power controller and to the motor are coming from the rear truck only. You see the red lead is coming from the main power that goes through the chassis, through the solid wheels down to the frame. This black wire that goes underneath here, this one here, is coming from the two additional isolated clips that are only touching the two wheels on the other side of the same truck. So one truck is powering this motor right now. Additionally, this motor does not have any fields. I don't have any fields here to show you, but there's no fields. I'm almost afraid to move it, but there's no fields in this motor. It's running off of a pair of permanent magnets. If I can get you in here. Oh, my leg. Okay, there we are. Now you're seeing what I see. Let me get a pencil so I don't get electrocuted. Right here, that's one big magnet. On the other side is another big magnet. And they're held into this in this aluminum frame. So there's a magnet on either side of that armature that's really, listen to that. It's spinning, baby. That is spinning. So we have AC coming into one truck, getting to this board, converting to DC, and then of course the DC goes to the brushes only. The only power coming out is these two wires. That's the only power. These wires here are all going to a damn light bulb, okay? That's it. So these are permanent magnets creating the magnetic field around the armature. The armature is shifting its fields based on rotation as it picks up DC current from these brushes, and the brushes are powered by this power supply, and everything is powered from one truck. Two wheels on the right and two wheels on the left are powered through the gizmo I showed you. Through this gizmo that I showed you earlier. I did the test for you and you saw it. This gizmo is now installed in here. Two wheels on either side powered, running this DC can motor. It's a DC can motor. It's a DC open frame motor. It's not a can. There's no can. Sorry. One thing I'm thinking is the magnets may be actually too powerful. Because it does have a hard time starting sometimes. And it could be the magnets are overpowering the armature. I think. My magnetic DC motor skills are zero, negative numbers. I'm going kind of just on a gut, what I think should work. I'm not exactly sold on it. Ah, it starts. I'll be damned. Okay. You hear the noise. Now there could be some rubbing on the armature. When I get this apart, when I'm done with this test, I'm going to take it down and study it to see where, if I had interference somewhere. I really have a hard time clamping this in any way, and then see how I can move this side to side a little bit and actually kill the motor. So I need to see where those interferences are, and is there a mechanism I can bring to bear that allows us to adjust it? Can I put an adjusting screw here that pulls them in or out? Or my bet is, this is the part that I used earlier for the smaller magnet. You can see how much bigger this magnet is, right? I may, turn up my transformer, I may replace these whole pieces here with a 3D printed fixture, like a frame, that would sort of be, it would sort of replace this with plastic, but it would have the cavity to hold the magnets. The magnets would like slide in or something like that. I'll have to think it through. I have to come up with a design that takes a lot longer. But once you've got it designed, you could just print those babies out. And that's long term, that's the goal. That's where I'll go. And I've done this. I've done a lot of 3D printing of parts. I've made a lot of very strong parts. I've replaced broken transformer rotating mechanisms with it. And I'm pretty positive I could make this halo kind of a thing in plastic. Not the bolt, but certainly the mechanisms that would hold it together, and put in the all-wheel pickups, and it would hold the magnets either perfectly or in a way that they could be adjusted for operation. That has to be the answer. My challenge now is trying to learn enough about these motors to say, okay, time to go up. Recess is over. I love my wife. I love my wife. Okay. Anyway, that's where I'm at today. So I got a little bit on this. Got a lot done here. Got a second generation magnet plus a magnet holder. I did not get anything on the mail car, but I did get it tested to verify the solenoid works 100%. So I'm not worried about that car. I'll be able to build that car and make it right. Okay, that's where I am, going up for Dean. Okay, later.